Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking the top 10 attainable shooting guards in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM, and I did decide to include 100 overalls under 500,000 MT on this list because of the feedback I got yesterday on the point guards list. I'm going to start including the more affordable 100 overalls on this list because I think for a lot of people watching these videos, they are able to get those cards. It's the ridiculous invincibles that are unattainable. And for those of y'all who don't like that, keep in mind that's not going to take up the whole part of this list. Like for this list, there's only one of those 100 overalls that fits in there. So it's still a list of mostly dark matters and galaxy opals. And I do think the 100 overalls are becoming more attainable. So I think it's reasonable to put them on this list if they are affordable. For example, a Tracy McGrady is not on this list because he's over 1 million MT. Like, that's not an attainable card, you know what I mean? But hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying. With that being said, before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. We upload every single I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Less than 150 subscribers away from 40k. We got 3 days to do it. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. Number 10. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I decided to go Michael Finley over a couple of the other options we have. This card has very little movement, but his jumper is awesome, his slashing is awesome, and his defense is awesome, and he's got great dunk animations to boot, and he's got Pro 2 fade. He just has a bad escape, a bad behind the back, and a mediocre dribble style. He is not an elite level shot creator at all, but his jumper is absolutely money. His fade is elite, and his stats and badges are extremely good all the way around. He's got great dunk animations, and he's just... I wish he had SIGs because I would love this card. I like him already, even without the SIGs, because I think his animations besides that are so good. Having a fade, having a high level jumper, being a versatile defender, being an elite slasher with nice dunk animations. Like, he's a legitimately really good card. He just, for whatever reason, has no animations whatsoever really at this point in the year. OG ATTAINABLE is who I'm going to have at number 9. I probably need to type his last name, honestly, to find him. There we go. OG is 6'7", 7'2" wingspan, 95 speed, 95 95 driving dunk. I mean, he's a good looking card. Like, he's a solid option. 92 interior, 97 perimeter. Defensively, he's elite. Offensively, he's solid. He, again, doesn't have unbelievable shot creation. Honestly, he's a much better shot creator than Finley is. OG released something very quick, Pro 2 fade, De'Aaron dribble style, step escape. Still not the greatest shot creator in the world, but De'Aaron dribble style, step escape, Pro 2 fade is not bad. He's great defensively. He's got a really nice release. This is a good card. In fact, I almost feel like I have him a couple spots too low on this list, to be totally honest. I think I'm going to move him up 2 spots, to be totally honest, because it's my list. And I'm looking at his SIGs. I like that card. I like his jumper too, which is a big plus. I think I'm moving up a couple spots. This one might be a bit unpopular to have Amen Thompson down at 9, but I've decided to move him down a spot with moving OG up a couple. The problem with Amen Thompson is despite great stats, great badges, and great animations, his jumper's not that good. Pro 2 fade is nice. Garland, Francis Kemba's elite, doesn't have behind the back. That's okay. He's got awesome half-court SIGs. Jumper's just hitchy. It's not that great. And I think it holds him back a little bit. It's not horrid by any means. He still is a top 10 guy. And I think he'd very easily be like a top 5 guy if he had a really elite jump shot. But he just doesn't. His jumper's not that good. I don't think it's that bad to put him at number 9, to be totally honest, at least in my opinion. Number 8 is going to be LaMarcus Aldridge. This card mainly provides size at 6'11" with 7'5" wingspan. He is legitimately good. He's a great post player, of course, which just creates a lot of mismatch shooting guard. Defensively, he's elite on the interior, not horrible on the perimeter. 90 speed, 90 agility, 90 perimeter, really not that bad. And his jumper's not bad, and he's 6'11", so he's tough to contest. Is he going to do anything off the dribble? Not really. Is his jumper spectacular? No. Is he an incredible perimeter defender? Not really, but he's switchable, he's versatile, he's annoying to play against because of his mashing ability, and I wouldn't be mad at you if you had him higher on this list basically because of the size, because if that's something that you value a lot at the shooting guard position, LaMarcus Aldridge is probably one of the best cards in my team for you. Now, number 6, Kawhi Leonard. Honestly, even here, I feel like you can make an argument for OG over Kawhi. I think there is an argument to be made. Kawhi's really good, though. 97 speed, 96 3-ball, 98 driving dunk. Defensively, he's incredible. He's got amazing stats and amazing badges, in all honesty. Debo dribble style, Dame escape, Kawhi behind the back. Really not that bad. Escape isn't terrible. Kawhi behind the back's obviously really good. Debo dribble style is really good, too. And his jumper's not bad. I don't love Kawhi fade. Going right, it's not bad. Going left, it's not good. But... look, I love the defense. Stat and badge wise, he's extremely complete. His release is still super easy, and he's got legitimately solid movement as well. I think Kawhi is one of the better dark matter shooting guards, although I don't think I have him as one of the very best couple at this point in the list. Moving on to number 5, Clyde Drexler, the 100 overall that I did include because he is relatively affordable and attainable. He is not a bad 100 overall, especially considering the lack of 100 overalls that do currently exist at the shooting guard position that are like auctionable. There's just not a lot of them, in all honesty, and most of them are really expensive. Clyde Drexler's not that expensive. You can get him for 300,000 MT probably. 6'7" with 6'10" wingspan. Stats and badges are pretty close to perfect, which is kind of what you would expect, right, for 100 overall, but that's obviously a huge plus. And then the release is actually pretty smooth, pretty easy. It's just weird with the stick, and that throws him off to me. But he's got Pro 2 fade, he's got Darius Garland dribble style, he's got Trey escape. Doesn't have a great behind the back, but he's got solid movement, best dribble style in the game, great fade, and jumper's not bad. It's just kind of odd, you know what I mean? It's not, I don't know. I personally don't like the fact that I don't feel confident rhythm shooting with him. And I don't think he's an unbelievably spectacular card despite the incredible stats and badges, but I think he is a top 5 attainable shooting guard. Like, he's a solid card, and I definitely think he's one of the better shooting guards on this list. Like, maybe this is crazy, but I think I do have Peja over him though. Peja's just, I mean, look, size again is valuable. 6'10" with 7-foot wingspan. He's basically LaMarcus Aldridge size out here, pretty much. 94 speed, 95 agility, 98 3-ball, 95 driving dunk. Defensively, he's a stud. He's very well rounded. He's elite defensively. He's elite as a slasher as well. Two things that Peja generally isn't awesome at. Really nice jumper, Pro 2 fade. The SIGs aren't great. D-Book dribble style, Jalen Brunson escape. That's not that big of a deal though. When you have a great jumper, a great fade, and the amount of versatility that he has in terms of having pretty much every single important shooting guard badge as a 6'10" guy, there's a lot to like about this card. I think Peja is a competitive level card, and small forward or shooting guard, he's a great option in all honesty. The same can kind of be said for Franz Wagner, who I have at number 3. I did decide to put Franz over Peja on this list. The reason being that Franz just has, I think, a faster shot than Peja does, really is the main reason. Because defensively, they're pretty similar. They're both very versatile, very well-rounded. They're both good slashers, good shooters, and, I mean, Franz does have normal fade instead of Pro 2, which favors Peja, but Franz also has Kemba escape Garland behind the back, which favors Franz. A little bit better movement than Peja, a little bit faster jumper than Peja. Now, his jumper is more prone to load-ups than Peja's is, especially when he's tired, which can be kind of annoying. But you can get his shot off easier, which I think is important. And I think I trust him a little more as a shot creator as well. So the main reason I have him at the number 3 spot on this list. Number 2, Rick Barry. I understand this card on paper has a real flaw on the defensive end of the court, mainly because despite all the Hall of Fame badges, he does not have glove, a movable enforcer, on-ball minutes, or pick dodger, or handles for days, by the way, to boot, on Hoff. That being said, Hoffs are not hard to find at this point in the year. This card is affordable. He's not hard to find hoffed up at all. I recommend finding him a little bit hoffed up. You will not regret it. The reason I say that is because AJ Lawson based Marcus Morris up on very quick is an elite level jumper. So you start with a high level jumper. Then you have Pro 2 fade. Then you have Garland dribble style. Then you have D-Fox size up, which isn't as good as Francis, but it's probably the second best. You have Trae Young escape. You have Trae behind the back. So you pretty much have perfect SIGs across the board. And you got Pro 2 fade. You got, I mean, you got everything you need, man. Like, this card is one of the best scorers in my team. He is one of the very few dark matters that truly can score at an invincible level in a lot of ways. He has all the SIGs you want. He's got all the shot creation you want, and he's one of the best shooting guards in the game. In my opinion, because he provides that offensive ability at a level that nobody else on this list does, puts him at the number 2 spot. That being said, the number 1 card, I get he's disappointing. He's still probably the best. Paul George. You can get this card for free from level 40 this season. 6'8" with a 6'11" wingspan. The stats and the badges are obviously not even close to really matched on this list. The only card with base legend badges, and he's got some really elite ones. Every Hoff in the game. His release on very quick is good, and his Pro 2 fade is great. His flaw is D-Book dribble style, Paul George escape, Paul George behind the back. His own SIGs and his own animations are just not all that great when it comes to shot creation. I truly do believe, though, the stats and the badges are so elite for a 6'8" dude with a 6'11" wingspan. Great player build, great jumper, and great fade to where he is still the best shooting guard in the game that you can get as an attainable shooting guard option. That is my opinion, though. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.